Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to Group 3 presentation for ACC407 Fundamental Financial Accounting and Reporting. Group 3 has 5 members, starting with me, IZZATI DEFFINA as the first presenter, NURFATIHah, FARHANAH, ROSMANIZA, and SITI NURFATIHah. Our group has interviewed one company, a small business company, called name Tasty Carrots Bakery. From the next slides, you can see the company logo, company shop, and also company Instagram accounts. You can follow the company for more details. For our presentation contents, we have background, business characteristic, classification of business items, recording process of business, and also strength and weakness. Starting with me, I will share you a background of Tasty Carrots Bakery. Tasty Carrots Bakery starting from home-based bakery since 2004. The owner has opened the bakery shop in 2011. The address for Tasty Carrot Bakery is number 9, Jalan Impian Murni, 1/5, Taujana Impian, Kajang. Tasty Carrots Bakery has sells bread and buns, pastries such as cream puff, cheese tarts, muffins, and many more pastries. Also, they has sells Malaysian classic kuih. A lot of Malaysian classic kuih that they have, such as kuih bakar, kuih lapis, lopes, and many more. Tasty Carrots Bakery also opened a cafe, restaurants, and caterer. If you want to have a high tea at delicious place, come to Tasty Carrots Bakery.
Thank you, Izzati. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FARHANAH binti RAZALI and my ID student is 2021855448. Now, I would like to present about business characteristic. First is business registration. Farhanah's bakery business has registered with Rohan Syarikat Malaysia SSM as a sole proprietorship and then obtained the necessary license, permits and some approval letters from other authorities. The revenues made by Farhanah's bakery business will be taxed along with her personal income. Second is capital and business ownership. Under the Businesses Registration Act of 1956, Farhanah is the only proprietor of the baking business, which she manages and operates. Her business doesn't have any partners. Farhanah, as the proprietor of the bakery shop, provided money to the business. Third is management and control. Her bakery business is customer-oriented, where she approaches that puts the needs of her customer over the needs of the business. Her bakery shop always offers new products and recipes. She also tries to give free samples to her customers, and she manages her social media very well. Customer happiness, in Farhanah's opinion, requires a focus on the needs of the client. Her ability to be more customer-oriented is enhanced by insight into the demands and happiness of her consumers. It is possible to keep an eye on processes and improve them by tracking client satisfaction, which generates crucial information. Fourth is liability. With sole proprietor status, she holds unlimited liability and risk. All liabilities incurred by the company are her personal obligations. She owns the business, so all revenue she receives from it is personal income. The last point of business characteristic is books of account. In Farhanah's bakery business, she recorded her business transaction in journals and ledger. As a sole proprietor, the books of account are not required to be audited, and there is no obligation for a sole proprietor under any law to get the accounts. That's all from my slide. For the next slide, I will pass to SITI NURFATIHAH.
Thank you, NURFATIHah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti NURFATIHAH binti ZAINUDDIN, ID number 2021287108. Now, I going to present about Tasty Carrot Bakery business item. Tasty Carrot Bakery using 4 elements of accounting in managing the business because it will be able to provide more useful information to the users in the form of written report that show the financial performance and condition of a company at a specific period. These 4 element business classification items are asset, liabilities, revenue, and capital. So now I will explain one by one. First, asset. Asset means a resources with economic value that an individual, corporation, or country own or control with the expectation that I will provide a future benefits. For the asset, Tasty Carrot Bakery has cash in hand at March at 5,000 ringgit. Current asset. Current asset defined as goods that have already produced and can be sold quickly without disrupting future production activities. For the current asset, Tasty Carrot Bakery has stock of cookie bake. Non-current asset. The non-current asset is a company long-term investment for which the full value will not be realized within the accounting years. For the non-current asset in Tasty Carrot Bakery are ovens, scalers, van, mixers, freezer, refrigerator, cash register, and ASP. Second, current liabilities. Current liabilities is debit or obligation that are need to be paid within 1 year of less. For the current liabilities asset in Tasty Carrots Bakery are supplier of flour and dairies. Next, long-term liabilities. Long-term liabilities is debit and paid either within 1 year or cover the long term. For long-term liabilities in Tasty Carrots Bakery has CIMB loan. Third, revenue. Revenues is the generated from normal business operation, calculated as the average sale price times the number of units sold. Revenue is also known as sales on the income statement. For revenue in Tasty Carrot Bakery has delivery fees. Last one, capital. Capital is any resources capable to producing other resources. Capital in Tasty Carrot Bakery are resources supplied by Puan Rohaya to the business. So, for the 4 element item I explained is a way to build business for our Tasty Carrot Bakery. That's all my description of the clarification business. With that, I hand the next slide to my partner, ROSMANIZA.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ROSMANIZA RAHIM. My student ID number is 2021 485726. Just now we heard about the explanation from my teammate about the characteristic business for the Tasty Carrot Bakery. Now it's my turn to explain about the recording business transaction for the Tasty Carrot Bakery. Okay, Tasty Carrot Bakery, they implemented a basic step for the recording process. Due to the many transactions every day in the business, it is important to record of the increases and decreases in specific asset. or liability or owner equities item. So Puan Rohaya, she managed to journalize it to track down the fraud, or to she can provide data for financial statements and tax, and she it also assists her in identifying the opportunity and trends and support decision making, such as the pricing of her bakery goods and her service. All right, as you can see here, the recording business transaction that we found out is she identify and analyze transaction, she record transaction to journal, and after that she transfer the journal entries to ledger account, and she run the adjusted trial balance, she adjusting the entry, and she prepare the trial balance. Okay. For the first, she organized the transaction. So she identify the item. It goes to, like, either it goes to the non-current asset, or it goes to the current assets, or to the liabilities. So she organized it by classify all the details. So as we can see here, the amount of capital invested by Puan Aya to start her business is, um, she took the asset plus her drawing plus her expenses, and then we minus the liability, and then we also minus the revenue. So total up, as you can see here, total capital of the business is ringgit Malaysia 68,150. So possibility revenue that Puan Aya can generate from the business is, one is the service revenue. This is from the sale of our product to cafe, to restaurant, to the caterer. Another one is from her dividend of the ASP. Okay, the next step is is she record the transaction to the journal. So this is where she decide what account will be debited or what account will be credited. For the example here, as you can see, 2 unit of oven is a non-current asset, so we debit 4,000 here. She also bought a stock of cooking pans, is her current assets, so we put in the debit is 1,000, amount 1,000. And she also have a long-term liability, which is a CIMB loan. Sorry, CIMB loan. So we credited, we put at the credit 30,000. For the record journal entry, for the example here, as we can see, on the 1st of April, Puan Rohaya injected 30,000 cash to the business here. So that means her asset is increased 30,000 cash, we debited 30,000, and her capital also will be increased. But this one will be put at the credited. And the 2nd of April, she pay shop rental amount 1,000 cash. So this is mean that her expenses will be increased. Here 1,000 debit, her asset cash will be decreased. We put here credit 1,000. Alright, then after she settled with the journal entry, she transferred the journal entry to the ledger account. For the example here is the ledger account for the cash. We have a debit and credit. So on the 1st of April, her capital at the debit side is 30,000. At the credit side, on the 2nd of April, she paid shop rental 1,000. On the 3rd, she bought mixer, fridge, and freezer 10,000. On the 4th, she bought oven 4,000. And then on the 17th of April, she draw money for her personal use 500. So end of April, her balance carried down is 14,500. This is her debit balance. This debit balance will be brought down to the 1st of May. Is over here, debit 1st May 40,500. You can see here the debit and the credit side is same amount, 30,000. Alright then, we come to the part of trial balance. This is the trial balance as at 30th of April 2011 for Tasty Carrot Bakeries. We can see here the list of account, and it has two columns here, debit or credit. We have a few accounts like cash, capital, shop rental, mixer, refrigerator, freezer loan, oven, advertising, Haria Metro as account payable, and personal drawing. Alright, we go one by one. Here, cash, we debit 14,500. So the capital goes to the credit, 30,000. Shop rental, we debit 1,000. Bought fridge, mixer, overall total of the item is 22,800. The loan goes to the credit side. She bought oven, 4,000, goes to the debit side. Advertising, Haria Metro, 1,500, goes to debit. Haria Metro is a account payable. Then it goes to the credit side, 1,500. And Puan Rohaya also draws some 500 for drawing for her personal use. This one she put as a debit side. So total overall, you can see here is a balance. For the both side has a same amount. It's total for 44,300. All right, I think that's it for me now. I pass to my teammate to explain about strength and weakness for this business. All right then, bye bye.
Thank you, ROSMANIZA, for the beautiful presentation. Hi everyone, my name is NURFATIHah binti Jasmi, and my batch ID is 2021680094, and I will be presenting on the strength and weakness. There are 6 strengths on this business. Number 1, the store located in a strategic location. The Tasty Carrot Bakery have many opportunities to market their product because of the strategic location. It is close to shop lots, high resident, and local supermarket. Number 2, they have thorough recording. The business collects information by recording every transaction. It pulls statistically data to the business. And not to forget, they also have various types of green cakes design, such as birthday cakes, pastry, cookies, and other products to attract customers. Number 3, they maintain good connection with various customers. They develop contacts with the caterer, the supermarket, and offer them the service of immediate delivery of bakery items whenever they need it. Number 4, they employ knowledgeable workers with skill. The Tasty Carrots Bakery employs knowledgeable workers with skill and it could contribute to the creation of products of higher quality, fewer waste, and greater customer pleasure. Number 5, they have a devoted client. When people taste the Tasty Carrots Bakery baked products and they like them, they will instantly be building brand loyalty. A customer will knock on your door whenever they are near your bakery and smell the goods you are preparing. And lastly, a sustainable market. As everyone's go-to comfort food, fruits, bread, cake, and pastry, a bakery is one enterprise that it is difficult to pass up. Every age group and race consume bread, since people must eat, and many people appreciate and are willing to pay for fresh items. There are 6 winners. Number 1, operation and cleanliness. For example, city council and health authorities constantly will come, grade, and examine the bakery. Ordinarily, the ratings are displayed where buyers may view them. The grade will influence how well-rounded Tasty Carrots Bakery is seen by the customer's perspective. If there are any serious violations that occur, the bakery has to close down until the issue is resolved. Number 2, financial management process. A bakery owner needs to be an efficient financial manager who is also familiar with all aspects of bakery and keeping proper document at the same time too. They must know that trial balance has limitations and it does not prove that all transactions has been recorded. In other words, trial balance that the owner has been using in her business recording process does not guarantee freedom from recording errors. Number three, bakery marketing challenges. It is quite challenging to effectively promote the bakery business. Manipulation of accounts can happen. The owner can manipulate or misrepresent the profits of an entity. Due to the passage of time, change in technology, and other things, there may be a discrepancy between the original cost and the current replacement cost of a fixed asset. Number four, strong competition. There are many types of bakeries. The most popular baked foods, including several snacks, are mass-produced in enormous bakeries. Small bakeries that specialize in artisan baked products such as bread and a variety of different pastries are also available. Number five, small margin for profit. There is a chance that the Tasty Carrots Bakery profit margin on some products might be under 5% when labor and utilities expenses are considered while baking favorite foods. Setting price at 4 times the cost of each product is a common formula for pricing. For example, if it costs you Ringgit and 50 cents to create a loaf of bread, then we have to charge Ringgit per loaf, which is out of reach for many modern homes. And lastly, expensive ingredients. At this point, the cost of butter, olive oil alone tells the entire tale. The tasty carrot bakeries will need cash on hand every day, as they will need to purchase these ingredients before any items baked are sold. Additionally, there is no assurance that one Rohaya will sell all the baked products each day, so they can have a lot of inventory on hand, but no sales and still need more money to buy. That's all from me. Thank you.